Does your pet seem stressed when you leave home? If your pet is subject to separation anxiety, he can express this behavior in many different ways. For example, it can be excessive vocalization, destructive behavior, or constant patrolling. Some pets might demonstrate this behavior while you're not there. So a solution to this is to use a video camera and tape your pet while you're away. 90% of the time, your pet will sleep, relax, and walk around from time to time. For cases of separation anxiety, here's a few signs to look for. It can be hypersalivation, excessive vocalization, trembling, downwards ears and tail, and panting. Now, first of all, if you see any of these signs, it's not necessarily your fault. Pet owners have a tendency to feel guilty, and they say that it's because they coddled their pet too much or they let them sleep in their bed when they were younger. In fact, anxiety is a disease that occurs because of chemical reactions in the brain. It has nothing to do with what you did when your pet was younger. For low anxiety, you can rely on a natural product to help reduce your pet's stress and make him more receptive to behavior modification exercises. As an exercise, you can work on a routine for when you leave and come back to your home with your pet. When you're leaving, it's very important to ignore your pet. Don't touch him, don't pet him, don't look at him, don't talk to him. And the same thing goes for when you return. Some pets can be very insistent. So if you come back home and your pet absolutely wants your attention, ignore him. And a trick to do so is to throw a handful of dry food on the floor. This will distract his attention and you can escape to another room. Working on this will help your pet become more independent. A second technique is to make your leaving a positive experience for your pet. What this means is that you can leave your pet with something he loves right before you leave. It can be food, it can be a toy, it can be a cushion. You can also put some music on for your pet when you leave. This will help him feel less lonely. Another thing you can do is block out the windows just so your pet isn't stressed by what's outside. I also invite you to contact your veterinary clinic or a behavior specialist. They'll be able to answer your questions and help with your pet's behavior. This informative capsule has been brought to you by Zilkan in collaboration with the Daubigny Veterinary Behavior Department.